Bruce McGregor Davis was born on October 5, 1942, in Monroe, Louisiana. He was the younger of two children and grew up in Mobile, Alabama. Bruce may or may not have dropped out of high school, but he went to college in Tennessee for 2 years before dropping out there. He then went west to California and got into hippie culture. He worked in construction, and in 1967, he met Charles Manson in Oregon. Soon after, he wanted to become Charlie's second-in-command. The girls didn't care for him at first, but Charlie wanted them to accept him, and so they did. Bruce Davis had an interest in Scientology, though I am unsure if this was around before he met Charlie. Davis and Manson both shared an interest in Scientology. From November 1968 through April 1969, Davis lived in London, England, working at the Scientology headquarters. He was eventually kicked out due to his drug use. When he returned to the U.S., he rejoined the family and would oversee the stolen credit cards and fake IDs. In July of 1969, Davis drove members of the Manson family to Gary Hinman's house as they sought to rob him. They believed that Gary had money, though this was not the case. Davis drove Manson to Hinman's place, where Manson would slash Gary's ear with a sword. On August 16, 1969, Spahn Ranch, where most of the family lived, was raided by police. This was due to a suspected grand theft auto ring of stolen cars. Because of an error in the warrant, all that were arrested were released. On August 26, 1969, Davis participated in the murder of Donald Jerome Shea, also known as Shorty Shea. The motive for the murder was that the group saw Shea as a snitch, who was trying to run the family off of Spahn Ranch, potentially being the one who alerted police to their stolen dune buggies. Bruce would help work on the cars and dune buggies at Spahn Ranch. The dune buggies would be made out of cars they stole and would ride in the desert around Barker Ranch. Allegedly, Davis knew a girl named Doreen Gall, another Scientologist. Doreen was murdered in November of 1969, though the crime remains unsolved. Davis was rumored to have dated her, but he denied knowing her. Davis was convicted of both murders for Gary Hinman and Donald Shea. He was given life imprisonment.